Syrian Information Minister Omran al-Zwabi has given talks to an audience of Russian diplomats in Moscow on the situation in Syria and on the government's plans to overcome the crisis in the country. He says that misleading information has become a weapon in a war staged against Syria.
The
aim of my visit is to talk about the lies and misinformation about the situation in Syria. Information has become one of the tools in the war. There is no precedent for such falsification of information in the history of the modern world.
The minister says that at the same time Syria is fighting against international terrorism. He says that the government forces have arrested terrorists from 29 countries, which include Australia, Afghanistan, Libya and Saudi Arabia.
The majority of Syrians support the army and the government. Internal opposition supports the government. The priority now is to fight against Al-Qaeda, and then we can sort out our differences. We are sure that the end to the conflict will come.
The Syrian government says it has a political program to solve the crisis. According to the information minister, it is based on a dialogue among the Syrians, regardless of their beliefs and views.
Russia supports the Syrian government's view that disputes must be resolved at a table and not by shooting each other. Russia, along with China, is doing everything possible to get the dialogue in Syria underway. We must prevent Syria from falling into pieces.
Omran al-Zwabi has thanked the Russian government for its support to Syria at a difficult time. He said that countries who are interested in keeping peace and protecting national sovereignty must stick together. The Syrian Information Minister will attend the lower house of parliament hearing on Tuesday, which is devoted to information wars that take place in modern world. The minister says that Syria is all too familiar with misleading information about the country. During his visit to Moscow, Omran al-Zwabi plans to portray the true situation in Syria. Julia Lubova, Press TV, Moscow.